Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, beautiful people. Hello, my Tauruses. How are you guys doing today? I know that's a little too quick to say my Tauruses. But if you guys are new and you guys haven't seen my videos before, welcome in. If you guys are returning, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the support and love that you send my way and the energetic exchange. It truly is enlightening to get to know the people that this resonates for, and also to share the information that comes through from my spirit team and from my higher self. So I'm excited for this reading. I wanted to tap in and first provide you with the 3 tarot cards that are associated with the word search, or the ScRaBbLe tiles that we're going to be tapping into. So you received the Page of Swords, which is on your left. It's going to be called the Weaver. The second is the Knight of Swords, or it's also called the Hunter. I should say the fighter, but for some reason I said the hunter, so that might be significant to someone energetically. And we have the third one, the King of Pentacles, also known as the Commander. So about that hunter coming through, I don't know if someone's name is Hunter or if you just have a fighting spirit. There's something about you being very well equipped in the spirit realm, in the astral realm. So there's something about you being very quick to act once you do start. So there's something about the term hunter here, but let's move on into the rest of the reading. So for Taurus, a step you took in the right direction may seem daunting, but it was the right move. I'm here to tell you that today. Know that the path you're paving is leading to stability, empowerment, and silent strength, the status of a king. A king doesn't need to boast. Anyone can feel and sense the wealth within you. Major moves are required, and confidence is your key to this homecoming to success and reuniting with old friends. And the old is, in quotation here. These friendships are older than this life and faded for you. These are meant for you. Celebration is imminent. So you guys have something to celebrate. Either you're going to see what it is that you have to celebrate very soon. I feel like for the majority of you, maybe 80-90% of you, that is the case. You're going to see celebration happen in new measure. And I feel like you guys have taken the leap of faith with the Page of Swords. That's about acting on something and saying, I'm going to do it, even if I don't know how it's going to go, what's going to happen, how things will pan out. I'm going to be faithful. And you went from the Page to the Knight of Swords. That tells me that you decided to go on this journey, and your spirit team is saying that that is where your riches lie, in your heart's decision and your heart's cry to move and to operate and flow with the universe, to actually say, I'm going to do exactly what I was told or what I felt in my heart, in my spirit to do. So I want to say great job. Taurus, great job here. So now I'm going to be tapping into the tiles, and I'm going to have the time lapse. So you guys are going to see kind of the process I had in getting all these ScRaBbLe tiles together, and then we will get into your reading. Okay, so Taurus, we have your first word was stoner that I got here. And so there's someone here that likes or uses marijuana. This could be medical marijuana or recreational use here. The past or present is significant. So this could be something that you experienced in the past. Maybe you used marijuana more so in the past than in the present moment, or you started doing it recently. It's about the experience, for some reason, is coming through. Other drugs are significant as well. I randomly got another one, and if you guys can answer the prompt at the on the left, it says, for example, blank is whack. If you guys know what that is, that's the word. I just don't want to, I don't know, I don't want to say it like just throw it around. Someone might get offended. That's totally fine, but it is what it is, right? If you guys have tried it, that is what it is. Kid Cudi could be significant with regards to the stoner. the first word here. So you could be a 90s kid as well. There was some sadness though with this one. There was like a dissatisfaction with life. There was a interesting vibe with this word though. It wasn't like something that someone maybe is happy about anymore. They might feel a little bit of sad. There's some sadness or a tinge of regret or something about that with this term. I don't know if your experiences with it is not as great as you want it to be, or maybe there was a dependence on it. That's significant here. So moving on, the next word we have here is darn. You could say this a lot. I'm getting that someone used to watch the show Kids Say the Darndest Things. You may feel like someone missed or messed things up for you in the past, or you're disappointed by a decision you made recently. What's interesting is the fact that that show came up for darn. I feel like someone here might have watched like those shows on Saturdays, you know, like the comedy shows where at least in the US, I can say for certain, I know a couple of them, but there's like that time of I think it's late at night, America's Funniest Home Videos or something like that. Do you guys remember that back in the day? Someone here is old enough to know that and know what I'm talking about. Um, but I feel like that's significant to someone here. And that's what came through for the darn word that I got here. Please see how it fits for you, because just as I said, these things could be related to it, doesn't mean that that's all that there is, right? There are so many other things that are related to these words. But moving on into the next word, we have tío. So tío is uncle in Spanish, so that could be significant. There's something about your uncle. Maybe you're an uncle. You can or will be an uncle, or the term holds some weight for you in some way. This could be someone who isn't maybe biologically your uncle, but someone that you look up to, and for some reason they're being presented or addressed here in the reading. Maybe there's something about you needing to talk to them, or there needing to be a connection addressed with regards to your uncle as well. We also have the word PIZ or pits. The reason why I say it that way is because when I see this word, I think of immediately pizzicato. And so if you're a string, you know, an instrumentalist, you guys have probably heard that. It's not spelled necessarily this way, but that was the first thing I thought. It's also a shortened word for, it says pencil. This was something I found out online actually. So someone could be a writer here. Someone here may have an affinity for drawing. Maybe someone's a visual artist and uses pencils. Maybe someone here also, because I feel like nothing is ever wasted. Maybe someone here doesn't really know how to like conjure up the words that they want to say sometimes, so they write it out. And that's why you're such a great writer. And I'm hearing prolific writer. We have, there's also a recognition. I learned that there's also a connection to Switzerland with the word P-I-Z, pits, or Piz. Veronica Mars, apparently, there was a character named Stash Pismarki who is could be significant to someone here. Maybe someone watched Veronica Mars back in the day. PIZ also represents public information zone. So someone here could be connected to it in that form. We also have, I wrote down chest or breast or udder of an animal is also called this as well. And then Picasso also apparently used to say this word this way. And so Picasso could be significant to you, right? You could be a visual artist, like I said. What's interesting is I said it twice, so there's definitely a visual artist in the room here. For some reason, I'm seeing the word apricot, however you pronounce it for you guys. It doesn't really matter too much. Apricot, there's something about fruit and that specific one. And I'm hearing someone here had like that apricot scrub back in the day from like Neutrogena. I don't know why I'm getting this stuff. I know it's because of you guys, but it's just so random to me. I'm getting two more things. I'm getting Slipknot and Kit Kat bars. So someone here likes those two things, the group and also the Kit Kat bar. Moving on, we have gris or Gris. It could be Greece. It is gray in Spanish, and it also is the same word in English and Catalan, which I believe is Spain, a language or dialect in Spain. The movie Grease may also be significant to someone here. This could be or indicate a blend of light and shadow within you, because we know light is usually represented by white and then shadow is represented by black. So there's something about a melding of the two. Gray could also represent your need at this time, or your mood, I should say, at this time. Something about need is significant. So someone might feel like they need to be more grayscale, or they're kind of toning back, or they're kind of not caring about the situations that might be happening around them. They're trying to be more in the middle. Maybe you're feeling like a mediator and you feel like you can't be on one side or the other. You feel like you're kind of in the middle. Something like that is significant. And then I also heard Malcolm in the Middle. So someone here might also have watched Malcolm in the Middle. So definitely 90s. I'm getting 90s vibes, but I know people of all ages have watched Malcolm in the Middle before. We also have curio. So this is defined as a small video game. Also, I forgot to say, guys, for Greece, video games and the Nintendo Switch game could be significant. There's like one game out there by that name. Curio, that's described or defined as a small, unusual, or interesting object, a curiosity. Maybe you enjoy trinkets and antiques and natural objects. So you could be someone that collects these things. You could be quirky as well. A shop could be significant. Perhaps you were wanting to start a shop, or you have started a shop, or you're in the process of starting one. North Carolina could also be significant as well. So for the next breakdown, I had to create a second board for you guys. So for that one, we have the first word. Let's pull it up here. We have Ava or Eva. This is defined as space, aircraft, to live, or to breathe. So any of these terms could be significant. Even the name could be significant for you. We also had QAT and Qatar. The country is significant here, definitely, because if you guys noticed in the time lapse, I initially had Qatar. I was trying to get Qatar, and then I wasn't getting the letters. So I just naturally eased into another word. So people also tend to use this word QAT in ScRaBbLe when they don't know what to do with a Q. So if you guys have had that issue and you've done this before and you play ScRaBbLe, you'll know what I mean. Or at least that's what the majority of people like myself have done. We also see here that QAT, it's also considered to be Bushman's tea in South Africa and in other places too, because it's a recreational stimulant or amphetamine. So what's funny is that we had stoner earlier, and now we're getting something about a form of stimulant here. So we're getting the opposite. But East Southeast Africa is the region that you should look into. Something about East and Southeast Africa, because that is the region where we tend to see this. It's found, this plant, khat, QAT, also spelled KHAT, is found in southern Arabia. So Yemen is significant too. So yeah, just look into these things. This feels like a history lesson for you guys. Someone here needs to look into that. And I'm also like looking at the picture of Qatar, and I'm looking at it and it looks like a llama, like the outline of a llama or something. Like, like those old lockets with a picture of the mother and father, but there's no face. It's just like an outline that's white, or like a very pretty white pearl or porcelain color. I'm getting like a llama. So there's something about the Emperor's New Groove. Something about that. And then also Pakistan is significant. Yeah, because I'm thinking alpaca. So for some reason, I'm getting a lot of messages that are not intended for this reading for you guys. So I'm open to it. So let's keep going. We have Mio. This is also considered to be a name, right? And it's also an artificial sweetener, apparently not the best. Fake love could be significant if I'm seeing that and hearing about it not being the best sweetener, as many are, right? With aspartame in it. We have my in Spanish is what mio means. Someone around you might say, ay Dios mío, all the time. You might feel exasperated with life right now, or with someone in particular as you're watching this video. With me, I don't know. It could be anything. We also have Japanese. It also is in Japan and in Japanese called, or means, beautiful cherry blossom. It's a name that people use for feminines, for women, usually. We also have in Greek, it means less. And in Hawaiian, it means pointed, narrowing, and precise. And it also is something that's used to describe someone who's able to dive into the water without splashing. So someone here could be a good swimmer as well. My baby was laughing in the background and I thought they were crying. So I was like, what the hell is happening? So I'm back. The next one we have here is feat. Feat. This is about, this could be about or pertaining to someone in the group here that is a musician. Someone might be featured in a project at this time or wants to be featured with an artist. There's something about overcoming challenges and that being the focus of this word here coming through. So you can expect that. I feel like you're going to have a feature or something about if someone's going to take on a feature with you. And that is for a particular person. And I'm getting a word. I'm getting Disturbia. So I don't know if this is like you want to do something with Rihanna or if this is about doing a feature with someone with the letter D. First letter of their name is D, or the term Disturbia is somehow significant to you guys. So the next word we have is R. That's the present tense in English, and that also came through in another reading. So I don't know if there's something about you needing to be more present, and your spirit team is mentioning this in a number of videos. So please check out my first channeled message. It's called like word search number 1, channeled message. I think there's going to be something in there for you guys. We also have rife, which is defined as common, widespread. You are meant to stand out, collective Tauruses. I feel like this is the opposite of what you embody. I feel like you embody more of an Aquarius energy. So there's something about the age of Aquarius being a significant time for you to incarnate, and that's why you're here. We also have Dan. This is a name. I thought first of Forrest Gump. So Forrest Gump could be significant to you. Maybe the story, maybe the people resonate with you. Lieutenant Dan is who I'm referring to here, who became disabled in the war and fought. And there's something here about someone here could be disabled or fought in the military. So thank you so much for your service. Whoever you are out there, we appreciate you. And we also have, last but not least, true. This is a truth seeker. Someone could call themselves that, feel like they're a truth seeker, feel like they're honest and upfront with people. And it could be a name as well. So it's just who you are, I feel like, is what your spirit team wants to say. So I hope this made sense for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you resonated with some part of it. Please share it in the comments below. Whenever you guys get a chance, look at what words come through for you and how it resonates, and I would love to hear it and to see how this story unfolds, because I feel like there's a lot more words that I did not see right away. But please like if you enjoyed this energy exchange, enjoyed the support, enjoyed the video format and the idea itself. Please share and also subscribe so that you guys can get more messages like this. I love doing this. It would be really fun to get to know people here on YouTube and to find my soul tribe and the people that resonate with me. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.